Have you ever been in a place where you're just surrounded by like really weird, scary people? I had an experience in Vancouver recently where I went traveling and I was downtown and I went to this convenience store to go buy something, and then there's like 6 or 7 people inside there and they all just stared at me. And I kind of just looked around at them and I was like, whoa, hey, could I get like an X-Acto knife here to work on a little art project? And then they're just like, nope. And I just noped out of there. Anyway, I don't know where that story came from, but anyways, welcome back to my playthrough of Starship Titanic. And so now what we gotta do is I found out you have to use some pretty specific wording in order to get Titania's eye here. So let's go get it.
Did you find that thing you were looking for?
Yep.
Cool. How are you?
I'm good, Crage. Crage, how are you?
Oh yeah? Well, I guess what you don't know can't upset you.
In some ways that's very true, but right now I need you to do something else. Mend the broken light.
That's one of Titania's eyes, all right.
So I know no animation. Look at that. Look at that. Imagine having that in your hotel room. You might just freak out. Okay. Now what we gotta do is we gotta go get ourselves a chicken and lemons and about 7 or 8 other different things.
I was just wondering if you was going to step in here, and here you are.
Hey, Nobby.
Which just goes to show.
Can you take me to floor? So we're gonna go get some lemons right now because those are easy to get. But then we gotta go get the chicken, and we gotta get the chicken to the parrot. So the parrot likes to eat chicken, which is kind of almost slightly cannibalistic.
Here is your floor, sir.
It's like a human saying, "Oh, what would you like to eat today?" And they'd be like, "Oh, you know, I'd like some Chinese." And they're like, "Oh yeah, there's a good restaurant down the street." Like, I mean like the people. And you just stare at the person like, "Oh, oh," and then you just kind of, again, like the convenience store that I was in, you just sort of nope out of there and just don't ever come back. So I just use this to, yeah, there you go. And then yeah, there's another one. I still have no idea why this room exists. You can sit down in this chair and stare at the painting. I guess this is the area for like third class passengers, so if you feel depressed because you're in third class, you might have to go out here and watch the painting for a bit. Anyway, let's go back to the top of the well.
Hello, sir. Nice day for vertical transportation, although between ourselves are top of the well.
Pajama hat. So yeah, Nobby talks a lot about his time in the military, but you can't actually get a lucid conversation out of him. Right now, this Nobby's actually doing pretty well because you can see his stats on the left are actually pretty good. But yeah.
Top of the well, sir. From here you can walk to your request.
Let's try talking to him for a sec. What was it like being in the military?
Lost me there, sir.
Okay. Thank you, Nobby. Okay. Do not have finer points of grammar. Okay, so we gotta go down here, which actually takes us to Titania, who is the ship's central AI. This is the area that you go into really to try to fix her and put all of her parts back in. We can actually put a few of them in right now, so let's yeah, let's do it right now. Let's put some in. So you gotta basically put all these in here, and we have a bunch of them right now, so we can just stick them in there and say, hey, you know, we've accomplished something. We got our eyeballs in there. They're kind of creepy, but at the same time, it kind of makes my inventory less messy in a lot of ways. Oh, okay. And then, yeah, that's about all we got so far. We still need her nose, her mouth, and then one of her ears, and the 2 of those color-coded ones, which one of them's in the bar, And a few of them I don't actually know where they are right now, so yeah. So this is the kind of essential area that's really important to progression in the game. So you put these little fuses back in, in order to make things happen elsewhere in the ship. So this actually opens up a fan back with the area where we got that hammer from, and you'll see what that's all about. This opens up the Arboretum, and this basically makes getting a chicken possible? I'm pretty sure. I'm gonna take it just in case. Yeah. No, it's fine. Yeah, and actually here too, like I've totally forgot it, but like oh, I know the login, but I don't know how to actually get into it. There's actually some weird, like really creepy kind of entry logs in there talking about the parrot and how the parrot's kind of driving everyone insane. So yeah, Terry Jones, if you're out there listening to this playthrough, which you're probably not, your voice makes people go insane. But in that way, you're perfect to play the parrot. Maybe not so perfect to have written the book, but, you know, I'm not one to critique. I've never written a book. Well, I have, but none that anyone would actually want to read. Anyway, let's listen to the music again. Oh, there's still so much to do. I really hope this doesn't go on for too much longer. I'm trying to remember how much there is to do to get this done. I got it. This is a long stick. Yeah, lemons. That was the worst animation I've ever seen. I think that's all I have to do. I just need like one lemon. I'm pretty sure. I swear to God, if I need like two, I'm gonna freak out. Oh yeah, Titania is one of the cores here. Oh, I'm trying to remember how to get that. Yeah, you poke it with the stick. Okay, so that's her speech center. And then it actually, oddly enough, when you do this, it actually changes the area behind you too. So you'll notice that yeah, all of it's frozen over now, which is kind of weird. You can't actually go onto it. But what you can do is you can go over here and talk to this guy, and he's got this creepy singing mouth, which is also, if you probably didn't guess it, Titania's mouth. And what you need to do is you need to do this, and that, and then this, and then you can take his arms, or you can just leave his arms if you want. Whatever. It's your choice. But I like keeping the arms because I like thinking like, oh, my dude is just walking around with his arms in his coat pockets. Or her coat pockets. Like, it's kind of rather dubious about your gender in the game. But whatever. Okay. So, if you guys haven't guessed it, this game's kind of boring. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. You know, I'm trying to keep you guys entertained with little facts and stories and stuff, but, you know, if this is the kind of game that entertains you, I can always upload a version of the video without me talking. Though you can probably see my talking through my hand gestures, and also see my ridiculous typing down here and all the misspellings and stuff, but, you know, whatever.
Please stand up straight. Top
yeah,
of the
okay.
well. Please exit other side. This is mind the door.
I think in order to make this playthrough work, I need a foil. But since that foil is myself, yeah, it's just not working out.